What's up? What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. A really good Wednesday night. Tomorrow I see Deadpool Wolverine, 4 o'clock. There will be a review on it. No stream, but there will be a review on it. On the the movie. Non spoilers. Non spoilers. That'll be tomorrow night. Because I'll be in the mid afternoon. So yeah, that's a little preview for tomorrow, guys. A little preview. Let you all know. But tonight we're going to look at a video by John Campea where he's going to go over the Joker trailer from yesterday. Now, I already did that, kind of a breakdown on it, to give you my thoughts on it. I'm not sure who's going to join us. I'm not sure who's going to join us for tonight's stream. I did send some invitations, so anybody's allowed to come on if you got an invite. So I'm not sure who's going to join us. To let you all know. Also, let me briefly check something before I start this and wait for people to come on. But let me just briefly check something. Okay, we're going to do two things. We're going to look at the Joker trailer and the Batman spin-off stuff from John Campea, okay? We're going to expand it a bit, okay? We're going to look at two things. So if you got an invitation, feel free to come on. Now, with the, if you haven't heard of what I mean, the Batman, well, Matt Reeves' Batman universe, they are planning to expand it. Matt Reeves says he's planning to expand it. Okay? Look for another show, stuff like that. So all of you are welcome to come in if you have an invitation. Please like. Do me a favor, please like. That really, really would help. I know he went live, but who cares about Sturgis? This is better. So, all right. So, yeah, I'm excited about Batman. Obviously, you know I'm a Batman fan, huge Batman fan. Who cares about Sturgis? And please come into the chat, guys. Please, if you also, yeah, like I said, I sent a invitation. So let's get this up. Both videos are short, by the way. Both videos are very, very short. They're both 7-minute videos, as you know. So maybe the stream will not go as long, or we'll try to unless people come on. So yes, yesterday Blinded had a headache and he didn't get better, so he decided to take the night off. My friend Degrassi was going to come on, but something came up. Wrong link. Oh shit. Oh, is this it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I forgot. I did not know if I sent the wrong link. I thought something was wrong when I sent that link. But I'm here now. Okay, hopefully that works. Hopefully Degrassi comes on. I'm gonna invite more people on too. All right, and yeah, from this. Haha, that's better. I'm pretty. There we go. There we go. I like to say hi to Blinded. So,
What's up?
what's up for Blinded? We're gonna do something fun.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
making
well,
a. Oh
well,
man.
well, well,
Oh
well,
man.
well, 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 well,
Okay.
well, 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 well,
It
well,
never
well,
ends.
well, 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 well,
It's fucking
well,
hell.
well,
Oh,
well,
just wait
Absolute
till.
well, well,
hell.
well, well.
Okay, why are you so small? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
It's like I was like big on one side. You're like so, in a tiny white corner for like a second. I'm like, what the hell? Wait till Friday. Saturday, wait till Friday and Sunday. You wait till you know what I'm be talking about. I'm gonna upload it
Yeah.
tonight. Wait, and I'm gonna probably ruffle some people's feathers with what I'm gonna plan to do after the stream before I go to sleep. You already saw it.
For
It's on the Discord.
in the Discord. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going with
You should post it right now before the. You know.
oh yeah, good idea. Oh, but I, it's a short, right? Shit, I gotta
Hmm.
freaking upload it to my Google. Oh man, the thing is, I could probably get more subs. The thing is, on shorts, I could get subs from it, but they wouldn't watch my stuff. If I put it as a
Yeah.
regular video, I might get people to actually watch my stuff.
Possibly. Yeah.
Um,
You have to have a different thumbnail though. That's the thing.
yeah, yeah, that's true. You can't put the same thumbnail. Um, let me do it. Let me see. Let me do it now. And then we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get
I
into
did see
it.
the post credit scene though. I seen all the cameos. I seen the
Man,
you
you're,
know
you're
I
spoiling it
spoiled
stuff.
it. I don't know how it ends or like there's some details I don't understand, but I mean all the stuff that I wanted to know. Which by the way, I predicted the Rotten Tomato score. I predicted who was gonna
It's,
appear in the
it's
movie.
actually
So
up over 80 again.
yeah, 81 though.
Yeah.
81. So I had a feeling. I it's just the thing is I'm more interested to see what happens after the hype with this movie. Because I have another prediction, which is this movie will be received like Doctor Strange.
Let's see if
And
this.
it's right now, I mean it's kind of like in that ballpark, which I mean I did like Doctor Strange to be fair, so
Oh
um
yeah, yeah. I liked it
I
too,
am excited though.
but Doctor Strange was a very overhyped movie as well.
Yeah, I mean I'm curious to see like there's I'm sure there's gonna be one uh can I say this is not really a spoiler, but there's definitely gonna be one fan base who they're not going away. Let's be honest. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
going away.
Mm-hmm.
They will infest and just sit here and just rot to the core.
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
No. And we're definitely gonna talk. I mean, I'm not gonna stream last tomorrow because I'm making a spoiler review. Not a spoiler review, but a review because I'm be
Right.
home. Right. And then Friday we'll go over like Grace Randolph because I know you're gonna see it Friday, and you'll
Yeah.
be home
Which
by the
by the
time.
way, Grace Randall's video was
Cringe.
it wasn't even a review. It was just her being like, "What snacks are you gonna have?" and
Oh,
basically doing like a movie math, but in a review. It was like,
she.
what's the point of reviewing it then?
This
Or,
movie's
or
gonna. This movie is gonna make a billion
got
based
it
on.
got her a lot of views though, so she's gonna
I know
milk the
she did.
shit out of it.
I know she did because I saw it. I saw it, and she did a live stream today too.
Yeah, she did talking about the
Did
Rotten
you hear
Tomato
about the
score.
opening? The opening
the box office.
Worldwide, 360 million.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more than that. That's my guess.
This is gonna make a billion.
I don't think it's gonna make a billion. I still don't think it's gonna make a billion. I think it's gonna make. I mean, the thing is, in August, that's the thing. August, there's not really a lot of competition,
Yeah, that's.
but
I agree with
mm,
RJ. I agree with RJ.
it's like the Deadpool movies open big, and then they kind of like, you know, I'm gonna say it's gonna make like 800 to 900. I think it's gonna make like Doctor Strange money, which would still be pretty good for a rated R movie. I mean,
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be it's the highest grossing rated R movie in the first weekend.
I think honestly, I think Joker has a better chance of making a billion.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't mind the Joker trailer. I liked it.
I didn't like this trailer. I like the first one
but
more.
but this trailer, I'm like, what's it's like this trailer about this trailer? It's like, how is it real or is it hallucination? Like, is it?
Well, I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah. And
Even though, yeah, we said that about the first movie, which I think
okay,
they play with it.
so
They play with it.
I'm okay with this Joker and this Harley. Oh yeah, by the way, this Harley Quinn is not even named Harley Quinn's out. It's Lee.
Okay.
If you saw, I had the captions on right when I was doing the trailer, and it said Lee
Right.
in the voice, right? I'm okay with this because it's a Black World, Black Label, not Black World, Black Label universe, right? So it's not like the
Mhm.
traditional Joker that because in the traditional Joker, Joker is synonymous with Batman, right? Like
Right.
because we know if I think you and I we've talked about Joker and Batman how why they're synonymous with each other. It's because something like why they're synonymous. It's because we know what happens to Batman. We know why Bruce Wayne became
Mhm.
Batman. Something like that had to happen to Joker in his lifetime, as whoever he is. Whoever he is.
Right.
He can't just be some random guy who decides who's inspired by Batman. You know what? I'm gonna be his adversary. I'm just decide to be his adversary, right? No. There's something why has to skew his view on the world to go the opposite direction that Bruce Wayne went. The yin and the
Mhm.
yang, right? That's what they represent, right?
Right.
Batman and Joker, right? I understand this because look, this is 2 years after the first Joker movie. Bruce Wayne's only still probably like maybe just a young teenager right now, right? 13 maybe.
Doesn't they say this takes place
2 years after.
2 years?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
maybe
he's
like
still like a kid.
yeah, but he
I
could be
think
like
these
12.
movies will have nothing to do with Batman.
That's
It's
what I'm
just going to be
saying.
about the Joker.
I'm convinced of that now. I'm convinced of now. Batman is
Yeah.
gonna be nothing going to do these movies. If they go for a third movie, I'm with you with it. Batman is not going to be convinced of Batman at all. No.
Yeah, there's really no point in bringing in Batman, and I don't think Todd Phillips is interested in bringing in Batman. So
Yeah, I'm with you right there. And I think the Harley Quinn and Arthur Fleck relationship.
mhm.
I don't know which part of it's real. You could tell some of the scenes is hallucinations. I think you could tell some of the stuff is fake. Now,
Right.
is it some hallucination? No. Here's the catch. Why? Because some hallucinations we see in the trailers are from her side, her point of view, from her, not just Arthur Fleck. What if it's from
Oh,
her?
that would be interesting.
I can see
That'd be
that,
pretty. I can see that. Yeah.
right? I can really see that.
Yeah. That I think that would be pretty cool.
Hmm. Yes. So let's get the and Harvey Dent's in it. Obviously, at the beginning, he's at
Yeah.
the beginning.
Well, in the voice.
I don't think he's becoming Two Face, but whatever.
Yeah. Maybe he's not even really in the movie. That's the thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It could just be a voiceover and
They just need a
yeah.
district attorney, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, Harvey Dent's the most recognizable one, whatever.
I mean,
Whatever.
maybe. I mean, but who's would play him? I mean, is there casting that we don't know about? I'm sure there is,
Maybe.
but I don't know.
Well, yeah. All right. So let's see the John Campea. Now we're going to do two videos because we're going to talk about this one, and we're going to talk about him talking about Matt Reeves talking about the Batman universe, them expanding it because
Mhm.
he said they're looking to have another spin-off series since
Yeah,
he's
they
gone.
gave it a name, by the way. It's
I
called
hate
the
it. I
Bat.
don't like it.
I think they should have called it Batman: A Crime Saga.
The Batman Epic Crime Saga. You don't need Epic
Yeah,
in there.
yeah. I mean, I guess it's trying to say like this is that whatever's gonna happen in the Penguin, it's definitely going to have consequences for Batman Part Two.
Yeah, but Epic just makes it sound like yeah. You know what? It just when you say something is epic, if you put Epic in that, everything from Penguin going forward has to be amazing. You kind of sabotage.
Well, I mean, Epic is kind of like it's grand, it's big in
Yeah,
scale, right? And if it's a
yeah,
crime related, you're like, well, how can that means this is like going to be potentially a massive conspiracy or like interconnecting
and
crime rings and all types of stuff. I mean, that would be pretty cool to see a
right
like
now he just said
giant.
they're looking for other spin-off stuff. They haven't come
Yeah,
up with any. I guess James
I
Gunn
don't.
gave me the green light. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll have another series, and we'll let you have
I
another.
mean, the thing is, like, because I saw that and their HBO's reasoning was they wanted to have more like masked or like weird, bizarre characters like from the Batman villains, but it's like you were going to make a Arkham show and then you gave it
Yeah,
to the DC. So I don't really
and I got
understand. Like,
canceled.
I also wonder if that's just kind of them being like, yeah, like they're not going to like downplay that this is going to end anytime soon because then no one would go watch the Penguin and the Batman Part Two, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's why.
But I'm sure this isn't going to last a very long
Hey,
time,
Degrassi, I
right?
sent you an invite.
What's up, Degrassi? So I don't really know why they would say that.
Sorry, I got a comment on the Deadpool thing.
Oh, you already uploaded it?
You think I was gonna? Do you think that people are really gonna think I was gonna leak that? Come on.
Uh,
No, I'm not that. People. I'm sorry. Hey, guys, I sent you a link. But yeah, yeah. So, what they said, right? The Penguins having their panel, right? And that's
right.
obviously Matt Reeves is going to be there. He's heading there, right? And I think besides, and the Penguins having their panel right before the Marvel, right? They're having it right
Hmm.
before Marvel. There's a 4:45 Pacific time to 5:55, 5:45 Pacific, an hour long, and then they have a 15-minute break because Marvel has to set up, obviously, right? Marvel's right
Right.
after the Penguin. I assume that hour because you can't do an hour panel based on one show. I assume there's gonna be announcements and maybe Matt Reeves will expand on.
Well, I think there's going to be some announcements. There's going to be some announcements
Yes,
for Matt Reeves,
there is some there
and I
is
think there's some rumors around James Gunn
DCU.
announcing something. Yeah.
Well, James Gunn doesn't have to be there, but he may
Yeah,
he
he's
may
not,
be
of
on
course he's not going
screen.
to be there.
Don't be like. Here's the thing: what if he's on? What if he videotapes something? You can
Yeah.
always do that,
Also,
right?
I'm starting to think I'm like, I mean, again, not no spoilers, but um, I mean, I'm not really sure now what they'll do with the Avengers if they'll announce Avengers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, they're clearing the room for each panel. So yeah, so there's obviously the Penguins having their panel, but there's gonna be more stuff. And yeah, so DCU is gonna have stuff. Just James Gunn's not gonna be there in person, but
Right.
don't be surprised if he videotapes something or something on set of location of Superman. Like
Hmm.
he's done, like he's did that with the announcement when he did when he talked about Chapter One Gods and Monsters. That was videotaped. That wasn't live. You could do that. Like
Right.
But what if he is there? That's a surprise. Yeah, what if he is? I'm just saying, like, it can be done. Like, Colin Farrell's not going to be there in person, but they're going to have him at the panel. He's just going to be on screen.
Right.
Degrassi said, did my link work for you, Degrassi, buddy? Because I sent the wrong link to Blinded. Okay, yeah, I did send you the link. The right link. Cape Crusader, yeah, but that's in the afternoon, I think. The thing is, DC is not having, like, its own, like, it's not like Marvel Studios, where they're having their Marvel Studios is having their whole panel. DC's doing something a little different, right? Like
Hmm.
DC, see, Cape Crusader has his own panel. Penguin has an hour panel. uh, so that was in a Variety article that I saw today. But you have to kind of dig deep. It's not in the headline, so you kind of have to dig deep. You kind of have to read the Variety article. It's basically the Variety article is basically on Comic-Con, preview of Comic-Con, basically.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, and Cape Crusader. Yeah, I mean, Cape Crusader comes out August 1st, right? For Amazon. So that's next week.
Mm.
And I love this post. The MCU will become the first movie franchise to pass 30 billion worldwide this weekend. Oh yeah, but how many movies did he have?
Mm.
Didn't
They had a
all Avenger
lot.
movies make $1 billion? At least $1 billion?
All
Avengers.
Avengers movies, yes.
Okay, so Endgame and Infinity War made over 2, right?
I think I don't know about Infinity War.
I know Endgame did. Endgame was like what, almost reached Titanic. Endgame for sure. I think it made like 2.5 almost. The thing is, the Avenger movies himself, all 4 of them, almost made 10 million of themselves.
Yeah.
And then you got a couple other billions in there. You got like Black Panther, the Marvels, another couple of billions in there, right? But then you got a lot of high movies, right? A lot of movies early on that made a lot of money. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, they had 30 movies. I mean,
Yeah.
it's impressive. I guess in some ways it's impressive a little bit because they didn't end the franchise, but it's not impressive.
Well, they're just getting. Well, they're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, by the way, apparently the Mandalorian movie started filming out of nowhere.
Oh.
Pre-production. Oh,
Well,
like
I'm sure that movie's gonna have. I mean, they're gonna try to push the technology with the volume and the visual effects, and so I'm not that surprised, even though it's like 2 years away. Well, it's not 2 years away. It's a year and like what? Year and 10 months. Basically 2 years. I mean, what am I
2026.
fronting over? Yeah,
think
May 2026.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing though.
What?
One Avenger movies is supposed to come in 2026, and it's
Yeah,
supposed to be early.
we'll see about that though.
I mean, look, they did. There's Avengers Endgame, right? They had that in April or May, and then they had Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. That was on purpose in December. That was on purpose. They wanted to split them up far away from each other.
Yeah.
That one, right? One's Christmas. Oh, well, Avenger movies always came out one spring, summer, and Star Wars. Well, the sequel the episode series came out in December. I think Rogue One also came out in December, but Solo came out in May. I'm pretty sure Solo came out like a month.
Yeah,
after.
it did.
Yeah,
it came out in May.
Agreed, Degrassi. So let's get this up, man. Look at John. Okay, so this is only a 7-minute video, by the way. So we're gonna look at the Batman one also.
And he's got the Wolverine, which remember I was like, he's gonna dress up as Wolverine. So there you go.
Oh hey RJ. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's
Hey,
going.
Oh, what's up, RJ?
What's up? What's up? How are you, man?
Doing good. Just playing Marvel Rivals right now.
Oh, nice.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Oh no. Did Kevin Feige basically say there's gonna be another actor playing Wolverine now? Actually, I just saw this. Confirm. I just saw this from Discussion Film. Oh. Oh. All right. Yeah. So this is I know he doesn't have the Joker in the background, but he has Deadpool in Wolverine. But let's see what he has to say about this trailer. I thought the trailer was okay. It was fine. I'm curious if it's some fun of Harley Quinn's point of view. Her name is not it's not Harley Quinzel. It's actually Lee, because that's from the captions. Let's see what it says. Let's go.
Here today. So, Paris, get us started here. What's the first thing we're talking
That looks
about?
more like a shirt than a costume. That's like a really cheap costume.
Isn't it like a hoodie? It looks
I
like a
don't
hoodie.
know. It looks really, really cheap. It looks like worse. It looks really, really cheap. It's like you buy it at a store Like,
Hmm.
it's not even the costume section. Oh, this is the person he hired, right?
Yeah, this is what we're
About
finally
today?
seeing
Yes.
her.
So from Variety, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga are ready to give the people what they want in the new Joker 2 trailer. Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck is finding himself being considered some sort of a martyr and endured the trial of the century. Throughout the trailer, Fleck deals with apparent stardom, with Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn sharing that with Fleck for
He got his fame.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, the Joker's always about fame, right? Like, well,
Yeah.
that's one of his things. But he does it to get attention of really Batman. But this is just obviously this movies are not going to be about his relationship with Batman. It's going to be more than that. The thing is, you really don't need to call it. The thing is, you don't know the reason it's called the Joker is to make money. This is not really a Joker movie kind of thing. If you're a pure hard comic book fan, this is not your Joker. But like I said earlier, Blind and RJ, this
Mhm.
is a different universe, so I'm gonna let that all go away. If this was like in the DCU or like in the Batman universe, I'd probably be upset about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be different. I mean,
Yeah,
so I'm not.
yeah,
I mean, it's just the last movie I had mixed feelings on. But the
yeah.
trailer so far has been pretty good. So I
And
mean,
I could see
I
this
want to see
movie.
where they go with it.
And people did have problems with the last movie, and I don't. I could see the same. I could see people having problems with this movie. And I tell
Yeah.
those people, man, would you rather have this or the Joker that's you get from the comics and stuff? You want this or that Joker? The-
I like what they're doing with these movies. I'm still interested in the sequel. I'm gonna go watch it, obviously. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think anybody's like too bothered. I mean, this movie. I mean, the first movie made $1 billion, so
mm-hmm. All right.
Once She Doesn't Feel So Alone.
Hmm.
The film opens on October 4th. John, what do you think of the new Joker 2 trailer?
I'm torn. To be honest with you, I'm torn.
Torn, huh?
Here's why. Now, granted, remember, this movie is still like 3 months away, right? So we are still going to get a lot more promotion and all that kind of stuff. Here's why I'm torn. On the one hand, some of the stuff in it is awesome. Like him taking the mallet and about to bash the judge's
That
brains
was
in.
cool. That's a Joker thing to do, man. That's a Joker thing. The bastard judge. He should become the judge, like from
oh
like
man.
Batman animated series.
Mm,
You remember?
yeah, he
that
bashed
episode?
the judge in this.
You remember that
Yeah.
episode where he was a judge?
Yes, yeah. I remember that episode now. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the wig and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole scene about let's give them what they want, baby, and all that kind of stuff. Like, so there was such a high number of great moments. And you got to understand, I am super excited for this movie. Like, I loved the first Joker. I know not everybody did. I did.
Yeah,
I
not
loved the
everybody
first
did.
Joker. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Here's
Oh, why is this slow? What the heck?
the problem, the struggle that I have with
Why is my? Oh no, that's not good.
this trailer, though. I am still very unclear watching these trailers.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Oh, that's not good.
What parts of this trailer are real? What parts of this trailer are fantasy? Just in
Thank you. That's
Joker's
my
head?
point.
And which parts of this
Yeah,
trailer
but that's kind of
are
the
parts
point,
of musical
though.
numbers? Like
Yeah.
right now, I was talking to a friend of mine this morning. We're like, we still don't know
Why?
how many
Why does?
musical numbers are in it,
I'll let him finish.
Oh, okay.
and that's
I was
fine
gonna
because
s-
if good
yeah,
musical numbers, have as many as you want. But I'd like to get a bit of a sense for it. The biggest thing to me is I don't know when I'm seeing something really cool in the trailer of, okay, is that something that actually happens in the movie, or is that something that just happens in Arthur's imagination, in his
What were you gonna say? Yeah.
I was gonna say, why does he want it to be specified? I mean, it's a trailer.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they need to specify every single little detail because it just. I mean, what's the point then?
Good point.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, I
fantasy.
think there has to be room for mystery within the film itself at a certain
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
Yeah, well, like
And we know that the story itself is ambiguous, so the trailer is going to be ambiguous. That's kind of the appeal of it. So I don't
Hmm.
really get that.
from the first movie, it clearly says he's definitely suffering from mental illness, delusions, stuff like that. That's the point of this trailer. What's real? What's real and what's not? And is it just from his point of view, or it could be from her point of view too? What's
Right.
real in her? Because this is not the psychiatrist Harley Quinzel, guys. Like this is different.
Yeah, and that's one of the aspects I'm very interested in seeing how they handle that. It's not someone who is a psychiatrist. It's not going to be. It's not going to be Harley Quinn who meets Joker through that way. It seems like she's
Yeah,
a patient, so they're
it's
going for a very different dynamic for sure.
it's not where Joker is going to be lying down, telling a sob story to manipulate Harley Quinn to fall in love with her. Because there's no Batman to catapult that. Because when he does that, when he talk in the comics and the shows, whatever, specifically the show, because he was introduced in the animated show, we've seen how she becomes Harley Quinn's Joker basically manipulates her and blaming Batman for his problems, and that's when Harley Quinn falls for her, right? And that's not
Mhm.
going to happen here because there is no Batman, and there's not probably be a Batman in this. I wouldn't say universe. If they do a third movie, there's not going to be a Batman. Being blind or perfectly confident, there's not going to be a Batman.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah.
wouldn't want there to be a Batman, to be
Yeah.
honest. I think you
Yeah.
should try and not do that because I don't think that there's going to be a third movie. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Could always be wrong, but like I have the
Good
feeling
point,
that they
Chris.
really just
Good
want to
point.
tell a definitive story with these two films,
Yeah.
and that's going to be that.
It's,
Well, I mean, they said they wanted to do one movie the last time.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's what I'm
did.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this is really it this time. Like after this, like they're going to be done.
Yeah.
We'll see though. I mean, like I said, I could be
Or in
wrong.
Harley's fantasy.
Hmm. Yeah.
And which parts are real. And I would like to get a little bit of a sense
Go stop freezing.
as to which parts are truly a part of the movie. What events, if I was living in that Gotham, if I was living in that world,
You wouldn't survive.
what parts of it are actually real and actually happening? And until I get a sense
I don't know what.
as
I don't know why it's slowing down like that.
to which parts of the trailer are just pure fantasy in his imagination and which parts are actually real, I gotta admit it's hard to get too excited about the trailer. It's not hard for me to be excited about the movie. That's already happened. I'm excited for this movie. October 4th can't get here soon enough for me. Cannot wait to see it. But for me, again, well, that looked really cool. But I don't know if that's just something that happens in imagination. And if it happens just in his imagination, then it doesn't really affect the story too much. And I don't know.
Well-
So I'm a little bit on the fence about the trailer.
That's kind of a silly point, John. That's a silly point. Like, I don't understand that. Like, out of all the things to criticize the trailer on, like I think the point of the first movie is like, I mean, there's obviously some stuff going on that is true, and then there's other things where you're like, did this really happen? And so it's like, do you want everything to be clarified? I mean, wouldn't that be
Yes.
boring as hell? Like,
No, he wants everything clarified.
man,
He wants all the answers
It
right
sounds like-
now.
He sounds like his former partner in crime, Robert Brian Burnett.
that was my that like, if anything, I felt like this trailer, like the last trailer had that moment at the ending with the lipstick and the smile. It was like, I don't know. It was I didn't really care for this trailer because it's like you already hooked me in, and I'm already sold on the movie. So it's like, they're showing us a little bit more parts, but they're still, not showing us enough. You're like, I don't really care, right? Like, let me just see the movie at this point. So I think that's more what he wants to say. It's just a trailer, right? Like, it's funny too because I'm pretty sure John in the past has said, oh, they give like way too much shit in trailers, right? They're telling us the whole plot, and then now here you are wanting a trailer to explain the entire movie, like, or at least explain something
That's
that
why
is
it's
a
like,
mystery.
they all at some point they all say
He
something
is a
that's
dope.
somewhat hypocritical or goes against what they said before. I mean, this happens
Yeah, I don't.
too often to count.
I feel like a good trailer, uh, should establish the tone. It should create some intrigue. You know, what is the character gonna do? They're gonna do something completely different. You know, show us some interesting plot directions and give us a hook, and that's it. You don't really need this entire explanation because you're like, well, then go watch the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like trailers nowadays is kind of just like telling us the entire thing because they know we're gonna see some of this shit anyway, right? Um,
You're so well. You're hardcore, man.
yeah.
A clown, a boob.
Boob.
He's
Oh man.
a smoke point got a dude, a boob.
Does Ray say anything? Is he on this episode?
Yeah, I think he's on every episode,
Okay.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's on the
Not
show.
about the movie,
Okay, he's on the show all the time.
but just about the trailer. You guys saw the trailer. How did it hit you, any of you guys?
I mean, I
There's
loved
Ray.
it. I have a feeling, just because I watched it a few times, that, to your point, the scenes that seem to be very dark, clearly this is like in his
Damn,
head.
does this
They're
guy
not
get a
performing for an
sunburn?
audience.
Is it clear?
No, what was that?
Maybe he goes tanning a lot.
Holy shit,
yeah, he
man!
is
This guy's
tan.
red as fuck.
Or maybe
He's
John doesn't pay for air
Sunburned?
conditioning. Maybe John
God.
doesn't pay for air conditioning in the room because he's a cheapskate. I don't know.
Oh my
Maybe,
god!
like, I'm looking at this dude like, I'm like,
Is he
that's not
turning
my
into a-
monitor.
Because
Like,
remember
holy
they have to go.
shit.
Remember they have to go to an office, so
Is he
maybe
turning-
it's like really.
Is he
really
turning
hot
into
in
a
there.
ghoul?
I think, yeah, he looks like he's looking like the color of a ghoul. Like, holy shit, like
What the hell is
that's
that?
a really bad sunburn because it's like, because look at his arm. His arm is pretty pale, and then his face is just red. It's not even pink. It's
It
red.
is pale. His arm. It's like what the hell?
Damn, man. I mean, you live in California. Get some sunscreen. God damn.
Dude,
That must
even
be
here-
painful.
even
I
here-
can feel that
Even
shit.
here
Oh
in
my
Canada,
god.
even here in Toronto, it's really, really hot in the summer. You gotta wear sunscreen, man. And you can get red in Toronto too during the summer. Like, man,
Yeah, damn. I mean, that hat did not save him
no,
at all.
that's hypertension. Oh my god.
Holy shit. Anyway,
I-
let's continue.
Unless they're
Or
under,
does it
unless
actually
the audience
happen?
is under duress.
Right.
That dude is
But
red.
there are
now.
certain
Oh
My
scenes
shit,
God.
yeah.
where
Did something actually happen to him?
this
'Cause,
is
like for
Really
for
happening.
real, yeah. that
Sure.
doesn't look
and
good.
and it's a normal lighting around him.
Mhm.
And then there's scenes where like they come out of the courthouse or they're in the courthouse and it's darkened around him and he's the only one
Oh my
as if
God.
he's on a spotlight. And I think those are the scenes that
Look, he's like,
are in-
what the hell? He didn't. It's like
Yeah.
you can't even say he went to a sauna because it'd be red all over. He went to the sauna.
That's
but he-
100% sunscreen, or sunburn, because it's like he's
On
got
the face?
I
Oh
think
my
he's
God,
had
that's
like glasses, because you could see like it's really bad
Look at
sunburn.
that look so with the eyes.
Damn.
This is he just probably ate his sodium filled meal. dude, I know he lives in LA, but
Yeah, that's bad.
in his imagination, in his head. So it's a scene. I think they're telling it with the lighting, but that's just a guess. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, because what I don't want to have happen here is another case of sucker punch, where it's like, oh, it turns out the whole movie was just in her imagination and none of it actually meant anything. And
Wasn't there a part where he
Yeah, but
has the
am I going crazy?
did you
Isn't
watch
that the
the first
first movie?
yes.
Like before we
I
even
don't,
knew
I don't
that there
think
was a
John
sequel.
actually paid attention to the movies, or like,
Yeah, I'm like
thinking
losing
that
my
too.
mind. Like, what? Isn't that
I
like
think
everybody
he's
had that
misremembering
theory?
the first movie. Like I think he, honest to God, does not. Because remember, this guy forgets names all the time. Like I think he legit has memory problems. So like,
Early onset dementia? Like, what the fuck is going on here? He's 50. Like,
There's
shit.
Campea pulling people off the street now. There's a lot of homeless people living in LA. Maybe he does.
I think someone may have pulled John off the street. 'cause
Yeah,
he's
maybe.
looking. I don't know. He's like, what is he talking about? Sucker punch and like, what? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I don't get that comparison at all. Like, it's ambiguous. I highly doubt they will. If they're if it is like from her perspective, I doubt they will confirm that it was all in her head, because that's the that's why everybody like the first movie, like everybody who came out was like, oh, was it real? Like, did it actually happen? And people have all these theories online, and when you talk to Todd Phillips, he says the same thing. It's supposed to be ambiguous. So
Yeah.
I I don't know, John. This is weird take.
Yeah, he could. He does. As if he does UFC training, right? Maybe did he?
Supposedly,
Did he get beat up at a UFC match?
I don't think he's taking no rounds to the head. Hell no.
The gavel when you
Yeah,
hit
Yeah,
the
about to
Yeah,
hit the
judge.
jugular head.
yeah.
I don't know if that's
You
real
know,
or
I
not.
feel like in his head.
I feel like
hope
again
that's
that's
real.
I hope it's
I bet you that's real. I'm gonna say that's real. I'm gonna go with the limit and say that's real.
I
real
think it's
too.
real.
here's
The
why
writing.
here's why I don't think it's real. He just sits there and looks at him reach up and then doesn't flinch, and then he gets hit. And
But
like,
wow, what an impactful.
Oh yeah, you guys don't know the Joker.
and the courtroom there, it's all dark around him, and he's got a spotlight on him.
I think some of the courtroom seems as real, and some of it's in his imagination.
Hello.
Oh yeah,
How you doing?
where are you, RJ?
Is that RJ?
Yeah, yeah.
I was confused for a minute. I was like, who's that?
Oh, my bad. It's the voice thing. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
I was like, someone taking a call? Like, it sounded like a totally different person. And then I hear Aaron go, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Wait,
because
is he on the phone?"
I saw the green. We know the volume. I saw the green light
Oh,
up, and it was
okay.
from him. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see nothing. Anyway, that was funny.
Okay, we're good now. I turned it off.
Okay,
My bad. Sorry, guys.
it's okay.
Nah, it was okay.
But
Whereas
that
there's other
was
scenes
Yeah,
where
see,
the
that
courtroom
scene is
lit.
just
No,
to
see,
his
that was funny.
imagination. I'm
That's
gonna
like,
be
who is that? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's why voice chat in games is so funny.
really disappointed.
but it's still an impactful shot. I mean, that's the
If it's
that's
real and not
No
just
pun
in his
intended.
imagination, that's the
Impactful
thing.
shot.
How are you guys
I
feeling about Lady Gaga being Harley Quinn?
I'm fine with it.
She's
Someone
really
needs to
great if you
record him
watch
taking
American
that
Horror
sip.
Story.
Taking a sip from the side.
Is her
It's like-
name Harley Quinn? Because in the caption, his name is Lee. Because I had captions on, and it said Lee. Lee.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised they changed the name. I mean, Arthur Fleck is not.
Yeah, our Fleck is not the Joker's name, just in this world.
Yeah.
I think the Harley Quinn from the animated series that's coming out is not Harley Quinn's out either. Because she's, I think her.
You mean in the Cape Crusader?
Yeah, it's not Harley Quinn's out either.
Yeah. I think it's totally different.
Yeah. You know, Harley Quinn's not the only love interest Joker had, guys. You know that, right? I mean, it's Punchline. Wait.
Yeah, Lee for short, definitely.
Punchline. The thing is, Lee is more of an Asian name, right? I mean, right? It's more of an Asian name, right?
Not really. Lee's a. I mean.
I mean, Lee can work
Yeah.
for multiple
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
I do think Punchline in the comics is Asian, right? I know she's Asian.
I think so. I don't know much about Punchline. She's kind of boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, she's kind of cool, but yeah, I mean, like, they're doing what they can with her to make her more interesting.
And
Has she even been around like since the
16, 17? When she
She's been around for a minute.
Well, I mean, like she kind of. I mean,
she's
she's
still
not
relatively
in any.
new, but she's been around the block for a little bit.
When did they make her? It was like 6
16,
years ago.
17, 18?
Yeah, it must have been the last like 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And we know
No, 2020. It's
Oh,
crazy.
4 years?
Really? 2020? Wow.
I thought she was a little bit older than that.
I thought she came out in like
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
When she first introduced, like what, like
I mean, it was during like the rebirth.
yeah.
Batman 89.
Of course, A Star is Born. She's a phenomenal actress, but I've seen a lot of hate that they miss Margot Robbie. They don't think Lady Gaga should have gotten the part. I think she's gonna kill it.
Don't. Hey
I mean,
guys.
it's the Elseworlds. I don't think
I mean, we're gonna see 3 different Jokers in the DCU anyway. We're gonna have this Joker. We're gonna have Matt Reeves' Joker, and eventually James Gunn's Joker. It's Joker.
I don't think. I mean, yeah. I hope we don't see a DCU Joker for a minute, because like I think you should try and not do a Joker right away.
They should just do a 3.
I mean, you have to do Joker eventually, but what I mean is like save it. You know.
the thing is,
Don't-
Joker already exists, right? So
Technically.
Well, yeah, he has to. Yeah, if you got like
Yeah.
a Red Hood and stuff, yeah, like he's gonna exist. I'm just saying, let's just not use him right away. You know.
No, no.
Like,
I mean, they
let's-
could do something where, I mean, this could be interesting. Like for a period of time, he was like presumed dead. So, like during like death of the family or after death of the family. So
They
if they
tried to
want
do
to,
that before.
if they want to do a like Red Hood movie, or like a Under the Red Hood movie, I mean that could work.
You
That'd
see,
be
the
pretty
thing is,
interesting.
You're gonna establish Batman and all that stuff. It's gonna be so much stories they're gonna probably like not be able to do.
Right.
Right? But it'd be funny. I have a joke like if you're gonna have 3 Jokers in DC and live action Jokers, you might as well make a 3 Joker movie. Have Arthur Fleck, Barry Keoghan, and whoever the future Joker is in DC. Have them all in one movie.
Oh, that 3 Joker story, man, that was straight ass.
I know.
Man, what the hell is Jeff Johns doing? Everything. That's the reason why I'm like, I just don't even.
Oh,
if
what,
it
they
says
come-
Jeff Johns on it, I don't even read it anymore.
Jeff Johns' best stuff is the Lantern stuff.
Yeah, but like he's just.
wasn't the
been-
Lantern stuff his baby though?
Yeah. Well, and with EVS.
Oh man.
Degrassi's favorite comic book writer. Artist.
Yeah, like Doomsday Clock. Man, that was dog shit. What? the
Yeah,
fuck
Jeff
are they
Johns doesn't
smoking?
write. He doesn't write other. If it's not Lantern stuff, he's not very good. That's
Yeah,
true.
I don't. And yeah, but that Joker, the 3 Joker stuff, like, I don't even know what they were doing.
Yeah, there's like, apparently there's a Batman, right? Who is the real name of the Joker? There's 3 Jokers: the clown, the criminal, and the comedian. I'm like, 3 Jokers, really?
Yeah, totally not needed.
Yeah, they're trying like, and there's times where they're trying to make the Joker like he's an immortal entity instead of.
They're
like, an
trying their
actual-
Yeah,
hardest
that's
to
Scott
do
Snyder.
those.
Yeah, like
I mean, that was okay. The thing is, like, it wasn't like ever confirmed. That's the thing. It was more like we're just like playing
just-
around with the idea.
I just like him being a regular human, and that's the opposite of Batman. That's it. I don't need him to be like
Yeah.
anything special. I don't need him to be immortal. I don't need him to have powers. I don't
Well-
need him to be 3.
Well, Degrassi, Jeff Johns can't even deliver DC books on time. Like his,
Well,
wasn't it his
well, no,
Justice Society shit?
But what he's referring to though is that he just recently moved to what was it, Image Comics with his own
Yeah,
stuff. So yeah,
Voice of Image now. Well,
yeah, he's
yeah,
doing-
he's doing that. There's like this new universe. I forget. Like, there's one hero. He's like in post-apocalyptic, and
King
got
King
some-
Spawn. I'm kidding.
what was that? What was it called? Frick.
Hey, you
It
should
looked kind of
definitely-
cool though. Some of the writers they have.
King
on it.
Spawn might be a good movie. They have the Joker writers on it. No, they do, right? King Spawn. They have the Joker writers on it, so it might be decent.
Oh yeah, I did see the.
And the Captain America writers too, but
A lot of people who have credits on that movie.
yeah.
I don't know about that, but we shall see.
And from what we've seen in the trailer, I feel like she fits perfectly in this Joker world.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a
Well,
sponsor
we
of
can
today's
skip this.
episode, Mirror. You can sleep sheep. So go to order today. Campea called Leah Do. A lot of really cool imagery in it, but it's it's difficult to get excited about the trailer for me when I don't know which parts are actually things
That-
happening in the movie. And
That's
which
the
parts are just-
point, John. We're not supposed to know.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep harping on this point.
Oh my god. How has this guy been in this business talking about movies and TV shows, entertainment for years? And
I
now
think
has been-
I think he is just saying
Well,
this.
remember he's retiring next year, so
Oh, yeah, he is
supposedly,
retiring.
yeah.
Look,
I don't know
bet
if
you
he's
it's a
gonna
lie.
retire.
I bet you
I
it's a
want to.
lie. No.
Yeah, I'll believe it when it happens because I don't know, man.
He's
He
good.
just-
What about the people working for him? That means like Ray has to find a new job. Jonathan, that's this guy's name.
The thing is, though, like, why he's like, I'm gonna retire and then do another podcast.
Watch.
Why?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, is it? I think he was saying that because, he was trying to like change up the direction of the show and
every single time. He does every time.
yeah, I don't really believe that. I mean, the thing is, like, if I'm John Campea, right? Why? Even if I was like, I don't know how old he's maybe in like early 50s, mid 50s, right? Why?
I think he's already.
Why bother fucking retiring? Like, you got a pretty easy gig. It's like you enjoy talking about this stuff. I'd run this up until like I was like, I don't know, close to 70, and then I would be like, you know what, I'm just too tired and just like quit. But if I still love doing this stuff, I ain't gonna quit. I'm only gonna quit if like my body can't take it, right? My voice runs out or whatever, but like this is pretty easy, so I don't really get why he would
well,
say
it's
that.
because he spent so much money renting out that freaking studio. That's why.
He did.
Then well, that's the thing. Downsize, build a basement studio,
back in his
do this in his
garage.
room.
He's back
Like,
in his
I don't
garage
know.
at his new home. Like that's
Yeah,
really-
like why or I mean he like I don't believe him. I just don't believe him. Like once he said that, oh, I'm gonna do another podcast. Do a podcast about what though? You know, like you're
Same
known for the
stuff.
movie guy. You enjoy talking about movies.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would
it's
just be
the
for the same shit. Yeah, I don't believe him, man.
All right, this is
What's happening in his imagination. Whatever you guys thought about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.
That's not a costume. I'm sorry, that's not a Wolverine costume.
It's a hoodie though.
Yeah, I want him a costume, man. He'll still go in that. He'll still definitely go in that. Let's see the other video. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the because I don't see my avatar. I'm gonna leave the stream. Then I'm gonna
You
come
can
back
change
in.
it.
Even if I change it, I don't see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it doesn't end.
What? No, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. If I leave, the stream is still live. I'll be right back in a second, guys.
Boop boop boop. Just fell in the air, so there's no dead air.
Yeah. When are you seeing Deadpool?
I'm seeing it on Friday, and then I'm going to see it again on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Okay,
Oh, I have
he's
the
back.
Captain America avatar. What the hell? Oh yeah, I did change it to that. I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
seeing it tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Nice.
See it at 4. He wants more fame and fortune. All right, yeah. Let me see this other video. This is the Batman stuff, talking about more Batman shows in the future.
Right.
So let me just share this out. No, not share. Share screen, yeah. Not share this.
One for you, one for me.
Damn it! Oh,
They're showing ads for the Marvels?
That down.
yeah.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
they do that. They do that
Shall
for
we,
Disney.
Paris? What do
Yeah.
we got up next?
Robert
That's
Pattinson's The
crazy.
Batman had tremendous success, hitting nearly 800 million at the box office and pulling in an 85% and 87% critic and audience rating. With the highly anticipated Penguin spin-off series coming to Max in
Oh
September,
shit! You
one
know,
of
I
the
have an
producers
idea.
just suggested that they're looking to expand.
What?
For these spin-off shows, something they could do.
Like what? Oh, you want to
Well,
say now?
because they, we could say it after she talks.
Okay.
And this Batman universe on HBO and Max even further. So, John, what do you make of his comments?
You wanna
I'm
say now?
torn.
Yeah, I mean, well, because I thought about it, I'm like, because the thing is, they wanted to do this Gotham PD show, and then they want to do this Arkham show, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, because I was thinking, I'm like, oh, is that kind of too similar? I was thinking, why not just like combine the shows and follow? Because I'm like, oh, who's a cop or a detective? Because the thing is, you can't do Batman, right? If
Harvey
it's a
Bullock.
TV show. Maybe you could do Harvey Bullock, but like have a character who's like
Oh,
actually investigating Batman villains, and then like maybe there's like some conspiracy that connects to the
Officer
movies.
Martinez.
Because I was thinking, oh, you could do like a Mindhunter, but with Batman, and have like
Officer
characters
Martinez.
like
Sorry.
profile these like
Ooh.
villains, and there's like
Oh.
all these different villains show up. So then you kind of get like both shows, but just in one. And I mean, the thing is, like, Mindhunter wasn't that popular. I love that show,
Yeah.
but I mean,
I'm-
this Batman is like supposed to be more true crime based, right? So I mean, it would kind of be cool.
I'm kidding about Officer Martinez.
Yeah, but her or Harvey Bullock, right? Like,
Harvey Bullock would be perfect because he could be like not a fan of Batman, but his heart's always in the right place.
yeah, and then I mean, you can have Batman appear from time to time.
Yeah.
But I mean, then you can introduce a bunch of villains right off the bat.
You can introduce like Renee Montoya also as a detective.
Yeah, because then I guess it would be a little bit different from Gotham. Like Gotham was, I mean, it was the cops involved with the villains too, but like I want to see them more like
Clayface.
they're investigating and interviewing them, and you know maybe they get involved in their lives a little bit, and just like focus on a couple of villains.
A Clayface TV series.
A Clayface TV. I mean, like what? It's like a. I don't know. A Clay, like how though? That's the thing. Like is it they're a killer or is wearing people's and we're like
apparently well it's confirmed in the Penguin. There's a female Carlo.
Right. What I'm saying, like as a TV show.
Let's see what he has because he probably has some ideas too. If he does come, I hope that he has ideas because I'll be disappointed if he doesn't have ideas. Campea.
Well, let's see.
And I'll tell you why I'm torn.
Why are you torn?
On the one hand, I loved Matt Reeves as the Batman. I loved it. Did I think it was a little bit too long? Was it stretched a little out in the third act? Could it have been about 15, 20 minutes shorter? Yes. But I mean, overall, I thought it had that grittiness, that intensity, that year two Batman kind of feel to it. I thought it was fantastic. As good as The Dark Knight? No, but a worthy follow-up, a worthy successor. Let me put it that way, a worthy successor. I thought it was a really, really good movie, and I enjoyed it a lot. And listen, one of the things I loved most about it was Colin Farrell's Penguin, and I cannot wait, first week of September, for us to get the new Colin Farrell Penguin.
First week? Is it confirmed for the first week of September?
Is it like the 15th or it's like I don't know.
That's not the first week of September.
No,
that's the middle.
You're just mistaken.
So
yeah.
I love all that kind of stuff, but I get a little bit torn. And let's go look at what this producer actually said. This comes us from GameSpot.
Yes, the producer said.
Where The Penguin, the upcoming TV show spinoff set in the universe of the Batman, might not be the last time we see the Robert Pattinson project sees a spinoff. Producer Dylan Clark told Entertainment Weekly that he is considering another television exploration of the Batman universe. He said this: We're looking at this entire world as it relates to who Batman is, the antagonists around them, all the crime that has to be navigated in the city, and trying to figure out where are the areas that are best to explore, Clark said. Okay.
I got a crazy
So
idea.
we just talked recently about
He's
how that
not
Batman
necessarily
arc.
a Batman character, but I do think he could work in this universe. Some of me kind of like the Christian.
The question. I mean,
Yeah, like a variation of the Christian.
like a villain.
Not a villain, as a like a conspiracy detective, something like that.
I
Like,
mean,
he-
I mean, would they even allow another DC character to be in the Batman stuff besides Batman characters?
Technically, Superman is in that universe, and Lex Luthor is. But I see your point. They won't show.
I mean, yeah, but they won't show them. That's
them.
even if they ever get. I mean, I don't even
They want
know.
to do cop stuff or detective.
I mean, I mean, the thing is, I don't know if they would do this, but they could do a Robin show set in the universe, but that's the thing. It's like, I mean, would they allow that? That's the thing, and would people? Because I think I really think they should put Robin in this universe, like, and actually see a grounded take on Robin, because people keep saying like, oh, they can't do Robin and Robin's a joke and blah blah blah.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, but they've never done it, right?
I
Christopher
know.
Nolan has never. We never saw Robin in his universe. You know, Batman and Robin.
Oh well,
Excluding the ending,
he
yeah,
did
and
do Robin. His name was.
yeah, I'm saying besides
kidding.
that,
I'm kidding.
like an actual Batman and Robin,
Something.
right? Because I think
Yeah,
it
you can
could
do
work in
Robin
this
here, man.
this universe.
You can make him a teenager. You make him older. You're not gonna make him a
So
kid.
maybe with your idea, they could just do Robin instead, and Robin. They maybe you want to do that in the second movie and then spin him off into a show, and then he's like doing his own detective work. I mean, that could be interesting.
Now the thing you made me think here: if they're looking for another show, does that mean they're looking to do Batman 3? Is it really going to go forward a third Batman movie?
I think you know what they should do? They should do Batman Part 2, have a show in between.
Yeah.
And then maybe you split up the third movie into 2 parts and have like 2 shows. Like the Penguin, I think should just be a mini series. And then maybe you want to pick another villain. But that's the thing, like the Penguin, he's a mobster, you see his rise, so like what other characters would you do that fits? Like, because I know people are saying Scarecrow.
On the villain
You're actually
side?
saying Clayface. Yeah, like what other grounded characters can you really do? Obviously, you're not going to do Joker.
Penguin works with it well. Because
Right.
Penguin's one of those characters that works with it well. Villain wise, and he's already gone, but Riddler could have worked, but he's already created.
Yeah, you already kind of, and they have the comic too, so you kind of.
You could. The thing is, you could start off Two-Face in the show, Harvey Dent, but make him Two-Faces in the movie. But that's not the same thing. Which villains can have their own show?
Yeah, that one would be tough. I think
can though technically, like, but she's not really.
Yeah, they could do Catwoman too, a TV show about Catwoman.
Yeah, because
I mean,
Yeah, I
if she
think
is,
a Catwoman show would actually be the most likely.
yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
Because I feel like if they do Batman 2 or 3,
Because now
coming
with the
back.
title,
Catwoman's
of
coming
it, yeah, she's definitely coming back. But
Yeah.
with the title, the epic crime saga, my guess is maybe they are going to do like a crime war. That's going to happen.
gang war, like a bigger gang
Yeah,
war.
a gang war between
have
two factions.
This is what's gonna, if they do that, have like, because there are some crazy supervillains that are actually mobsters, gangsters. I'm not talking about like the Falcones or Carmines or like the Irish or
Yeah.
the Italian. I'm talking about like Black Mask, people like that, right?
Right.
Yeah, like that.
I mean, yeah, in that case, you would probably want to establish I think it would be cool if they had like, you know, a couple of villains and they're split and they're fighting in a war in Gotham and they're trying to take over territories like that. I think that would be a really cool idea. It would be more unique and fresh. We haven't really seen that. Like we've seen like these, like, you know, all the stuff that Nolan does, but I kind of want to see like a hostile takeover in Gotham, and almost like the Arkham games, where like in Arkham Knight everything's like locked down. Like I
Yeah,
do want to see something like
when
that.
the villains
Yeah,
make
but
it.
I'd be curious to see what kind of villains they'd use for the sequel. I mean, well, I
Yeah,
was gonna ask you guys. Like, apparently, Variety is saying that DC Studios may be making some kind of announcements during Comic Con,
Yeah.
yeah,
not
we've talked
necessarily at
about
a
that.
panel. So they might be announcing. What my guess is that during Comic Con weekend they'll drop some information via the trades, or
Yeah.
maybe put out a trailer that weekend. Not at a panel, but just to put something
Well,
out.
Degrassi believes we're getting Creatures Commandos trailer.
That'd
Right.
be smart. I think it'd be
Yeah.
smart. Although, why would you not want to do a panel? Is my question.
That's true too. That's true too.
I mean, I'm not saying they wouldn't. I mean, they can drop that trailer whenever people will care and
Yeah.
check it out regardless. I'm just saying, I would just be curious as to why they wouldn't want to do a trailer,
Yeah.
or sorry, do it at a panel.
It's
Right.
we know you. I think. I wonder if the end game of the Batman universe is not. It's really the all insane criminals that end up in Arkham trying to uniting to try to take down Batman, like Arkham Knight. Remember Arkham Knight,
Yeah,
right? On
this is
Saturday.
this is something that was interesting in the Batman. The Riddler was kind of like convinced that Batman was on his side, and then
Yeah.
he wasn't. It would be kind of cool if they played with that idea instead of it just being like, oh, we're gonna have this war and Batman is like, oh, the cause of it or whatever. Like, it would be kind of interesting if the villains were playing. They were trying to be like, oh, what are we gonna do about Batman? And like one side is trying to sway him. That would be kind of cool. Like, I would like to see like them not just being like totally against Batman. Like, I want to see some more dynamic um relationships going on, because that would be really cool. And then you could put like Catwoman maybe joins a side.
I-
Like, I think this
It
crime
depends.
war
To me, it depends
idea.
on the villain. To me, it depends on the villain.
Well, yeah, it's gonna depend on the villain, but I'm saying like to make it like interesting
Two
and
Face could
keep
fit
it
that villain.
fresh. Like to like have the well, I would like to if Two Face is in, if he does
Mr.
ever
Freeze.
appear, I kind of want him to be like the Two Face from Arkham, a serious house on a serious Earth. The title's so fucking long, but the comic Grant Morrison, because in that comic he's like he makes a like critical decision at the ending, and because he's always like focused on the coin, right, and he
Hmm.
makes the coin decide for him. But
Yeah.
at the ending of that comic, he pretty much lies. Like, he actually kind of comes out of his
Oh,
what would you
his
call it, like
personality multiple.
his yeah, not well, yeah, his multiple personality. So I mean, it would be kind of cool if you have like characters like that where they're not they're not like super comic booky like what we've seen and what we're probably going to get, where it's like, okay, we all got to pound up and beat up on Batman. Like, I really want to see some more exploration of the villains themselves, because I don't think we're gonna really get that in the new DCU. You know what I mean? Like, we probably will get some spin-offs, but it won't be like what Matt Reeves is doing. So
No.
I mean, with the title now, I think, man, I think they have a lot of
If to me,
possibilities.
it's the title of the Batman. If it's red, if it's how the Batman movie is, the title's in red. If it
Right.
turns blue, I'm convinced it's Mr. Freeze.
I really don't think they'll ever do Mr. Freeze in
I know,
this.
but like if it does turn blue, the Batman Part Two and the title, the lettering turns red, turns blue,
If
it's
they
probably
announce,
Mr. Freeze.
yeah, if they announce something for Batman Part 2, like either a new title or like a villain or something, it's got to be something that would get the fans excited. It's got to be something big, like something like, oh wow, I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah,
I know this. I mean,
And I hope to God it's not Hush. I know that was a rumor for a while. They're gonna do
yeah,
Hush,
Hush.
not Hush, because that would feel too much like the last movie.
Yeah, it would. That's yeah.
It's
I think I mean, the thing is with Catwoman, and it would be interesting to bring in Hush. That's the thing. But yeah, it is
Hush,
way
and
too
Hush is
soon,
the
man.
type. Hush is the type to manipulate all the villains to go after Batman.
Well, that's like my biggest problem, right? Because if they are going from this grounded approach,
Hush would fit that
Like,
bill.
are we only just gonna get serial killers and gangsters? Right? Because it's like I'm trying to think like what else could you really do within it? Like, yeah, you could have Firefly, right? But
Well,
it's kind of boring, right?
how
He's
about
just like a
not?
serial arsonist. Like,
How about secret organizations like the Court of Owls? I mean,
yeah, I know people are talking about. Yeah,
Penguin could play a role in that in the future. From the comics, we know a couple pots.
well, yeah, the core. I mean, the thing is,
The Court could try to recruit Batman and Bruce Wayne.
yeah, but they wouldn't unless they changed the.
Well, they would try to recruit Bruce Wayne though.
Well, no, the core is their whole thing is against the Waynes. So
Is it?
that's why I'm like they would have to change that because in the Scott Snyder, I don't know if anyone else has done anything with the Quarter Owls. I just know the Scott
Can you
Snyder
imagine
stuff.
if they did the Lincoln March stuff? Like, if it was revealed
Yeah.
that Martha Rain secretly had another son.
I mean, the thing is, it's still
I know,
ambiguous.
yeah. But
That was like pretty ambiguous. So I don't
the
know if they'll do
Lincoln
something like
March
that.
stuff, he was supposed to be Thomas Wayne, but that's not 100% confirmed that they're brothers.
No, because Batman never found any proof for it.
Yeah.
And even if I mean, the thing is, it's just kind of like, it's like a cool mystery, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't. It's like.
Didn't he come back in Eternal? Batman Eternal. That's when Hush came back in the New 52, right? Hush came back in Eternal in New 52. I know that.
I mean, I never read Batman Eternal, but I mean, he might have. I don't know.
Lincoln March was running for mayor, right? In the beginning of New 52.
Yeah, in the beginning, but yeah, obviously,
Also, you talk about the Court of Owls. You're talking about like Dick Grayson. Dick
yeah, that's what I was saying. If they were, yeah, that is a good point. If they were to do Robin, yeah, if you want to make it more grounded, you could introduce the Court of Owls to explain his origin story, right? And that's why Batman maybe gets involved with Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
Or you could have it be one of the crime families, they killed them for some reason. They killed the parents for some reason. You could do it that way too.
Yeah.
You could make it Ezekiel's like an actual crime family.
The thing is with that one, it's like
Zuko, not Zukio. Zuko. Tony Zuko. Zuko.
Yeah. But like, I mean, I don't know. There's not. It's like with the big characters, I feel like there's only a certain amount of characters you could really do this like grounded take on them, because then it's like you're gonna really have to stretch it, right? Because it's like, okay, if you were to do like Killer Croc is not gonna be a main villain for sure.
Killer Croc,
no
in
way.
this universe, Killer Croc is not gonna look like a freaking crocodile.
Well, the same thing with Mr. Freeze, right? It's like you can't. So it's like
you could go realistic with it somehow. I'm not sure how, but you could.
Yeah, you could. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying to fit it within the story. I feel like it's gonna be hard to.
All I know, if they did find a way to make Killer Croc work in this world, this universe, it'll still be better than the one who got Suicide Squad.
Well, yeah, that's a given.
That'd be interesting because nobody knows nobody knows who Mark Strong is playing in the Penguin. So I think.
Well, I saw a rumor that he was playing a young Carmine Falcone, but that makes no sense because
Carmine's dead.
And like John Turturro.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, and they're around the same age. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah,
well,
my guess is that he's playing a secret character that we don't know yet.
Yeah,
but it's probably we don't know yet. But probably we'll recognize because it's probably a character we know from the comics and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Batman's going to show up in the show?
Yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, nobody knows who Mark Strong is playing. Yeah. I'm assuming he's playing somebody that we know from the comics. We just don't know who's going to be in the show. It's going to be maybe it's Zukio. Maybe it's just I guess maybe a future supervillain. He's bald, right? What if he's Hugo Strange? I don't know. But Mark Strong is bald, right?
Yeah, I think he is bald.
What if he is Hugo Strange? I don't know.
Like actually bald, like permanently bald.
Yeah. Let's see what Johnny has to say. Johnny.
project was kind of off, but and so here's my conundrum as a fan. I love this Gotham world that Matt Reeves has created. I love Pattinson's Batman. I love the world in which he inhabits with characters like Colin Farrell's Penguin, which is amazing. So there's a one half of me that would love to see a further exploration of this. Hell, maybe even Zoe Kravitz's spin-off of her Catwoman.
Oh, we just
Why not?
mentioned that.
Yeah, I think that's most likely.
Yeah, yeah, you're most likely right.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Eve Cardinal, yeah. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Female Clayface, maybe. Yeah.
Not.
That gives us a hint that pretty much spoils that Clayface is going to be involved somehow in this universe.
And there's a plethora of other Rogues Gallery members in Batman's lineup that could do well as well. On the
Why does it have to be Rogue Gallery? Like Blinded. Blinded's idea wasn't specifically just Rogue Gallery.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's side characters you can pick.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Rogue Gallery would kind of make sense.
Yeah.
It's just like, again, it's like, okay, if you're gonna do a Scarecrow TV show, how would that really work? I mean, him as a protagonist, right? It's like, yeah, you're gonna.
How are you gonna feel for? You're gonna make Scarecrow like a sympathetic upbringing and try to make him a sympathetic villain? That's hard to do with Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Because I know his backstory that he was like kind of bullied and stuff, and he experimented in fear of all that stuff.
Well,
but like,
I was also gonna say, Matt Reeves does pull a lot from like, not Elseworld stories, but he does pull from a lot of like standalone stories, like Batman Ego and you know, Long Halloween and a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, the thing is, there is a lot of different like books that you could pull from that is like really out there. What's that writer's name? Frick, I was just watching a video about it. Damn, what was that guy's?
Wow,
because he
there's like
did
a
a Joker book too.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a bunch of stuff going on right now because the floor is opened at San Diego Comic-Con and like a bunch of stuff's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn!
If you want to go discussing film later and look at it, but there's a bunch of like there's a new Marvel logo, a booth, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to find that Joker comic. Ooh.
Yeah, the Captain America costumes out, Brave World Order, New World, Brave World Order.
Because I mean, if they're pulled from, because this is another thing too. Matt Reeves, was like an assistant, or his mentor was Jeff Loeb. And yeah, Degrassi just said Jeff Loeb. So, I mean, besides, I'm gonna have to look it up. Besides Dark Victory and Long Halloween, did Jeff Loeb write any other Batman stories? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, the new Marvel logo is not just a Marvel Studios logo; it's all Marvel, comics,
all of Marvel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cat. That's what that. There you go. There you go. He just said it. Yeah, Catwoman in Rome. When in Rome. I mean, right there. That's your answer for a TV show.
You know when the DC, you know how Marvel has that opening Marvel logo, that opening. You know, every time you see a Marvel movie, that they always show, right, the Marvel, and you always see the past clips in the Marvel logo. I don't want DC. When DC does their new one for the DCU, I want it to be resembled like the Justice League. Like each time a new character is introduced in the DCU, they add a new character.
Right. Okay. Yeah, he did Hush. I forgot he did Hush.
Ooh, Hush was created by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on?
Yeah, but the Catwoman When in Rome. That was because I thought it was
Didn't Paul Dini do Hush too?
Yeah, Heart of Hush.
Heart of Hush is Paul Dini. Yeah, that's the one you like, right? From Hush. That's a good 5-movie arc, story arc, comic book arc.
I mean, well, okay, because I'm thinking of some other characters. Calendar Man. Well, the thing is, like in the Arkham games, they had him do like some like creepy stuff. The thing is, it's in the Arkham games. I think it's a little bit too comic booky, where he's like
And
able to predict
you don't
certain things that happen.
in the
It'd be
ca-
kind of cool, but
in the game he's already captured. Like you don't do anything. Counter.
no,
You just
no. There's something else with him. It's in the Arkham Knight. Well, in Arkham City, if you go to him and talk to him like on certain
yeah.
dates, he tells you certain things, right? And one of the things is he tells you, I don't know what date it was. Maybe it was like it's a specific date, right? Because you can show up on holidays and
Main
he'll
thing
tell you
is
stuff.
he
But
will work
hold
as
on,
a
wait. So he tells you he's gonna be there at the ending, right? He's there at the beginning and he's there at the ending.
he's
And so
technically
in
right.
Arkham Knight, yeah, he
Arkham
shows
Origins
up.
was the beginning. Arkham Origins
Well,
was the beginning
yeah,
because
and he's in the
he's
beginning,
the
but then
first criminal,
Arkham
right?
Knight,
He was the first criminal
yeah,
he captured, right?
yeah, and
Like
so he's there in the crowd when the manor blows up,
yeah, and
right?
nobody realized that in the comic. What the hell? Counterbalance out
Yeah,
here. Like what the hell?
I'm trying to
The
think
thing,
because in Arkham Knight, there's a lot of stuff. Well, they could do Zaz too. Zaz kind of, I mean, they kind of did him already, but
live
you
action
know,
has been more seen as a hitman than a serial killer. As a crazy
Would you
director.
guys like to buy a T-Rex head?
Yeah, I
a
saw the
T-Rex
T-Rex
head.
ad. Yeah.
Buy a realistic Tyrannosaurus Rex head for $18,000.
Oh, I think it
Oh
down to the
my
Jurassic.
god.
I think it down to Jurassic, the next Jurassic
They've
panel.
already announced it. It's called
Oh,
Oh,
they did.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh no, wasn't he saying the paddle?
The
are they
what?
doing a panel?
That's what you were asking,
Yeah,
Aaron, right?
because they said they want to
Because
release
they
the movie
announced the
next year,
title.
right? They want to release the movie next year, right?
Yeah, but they haven't started
Shooting.
much, right? I mean, they might have started shooting, but they're not going to show
Yo,
anything.
man, Marshall released that movie, right? What is going to happen with Blade?
Well, I almost, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't
Oh,
gonna say
okay.
nothing.
Yeah, I was saying like Victor Zsasz, blinded. I mean, in live action adaptations, he was in the Batman Begins, but he was a hitman for the mob. He was
Yeah.
also a hitman in Gotham too, played by your favorite character, who's in Barry. Not easy. I forget his name.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's playing. He's playing.
Morpho, whatever his name is.
Metamorpho. Yeah, that
Yeah.
actor. Yeah, he was in Gotham as Zsasz. So the live action Zazes, because there were two live action, I can remember, they're very different from the comic book version, the Arkham version, because the comic book version, Arkham version, he's a deranged serial killer, right? Every victim he kills, he marks himself and stuff. He was deranged, and he does have a history of Penguin. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. He was rich. He was wealthy, right? In the history with the Penguin, he was wealthy, and then he gambled against the Penguin, and he lost everything, and then he tried to commit suicide, but unfortunately he ran into a hobo who was trying to steal from him, like a homeless person trying to steal from him, and he said like he saw in that guy's eyes that their life was meaningless, and he killed him. His whole thing is that he thinks life is meaningless, and that's why he calls people zombies, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure. The thing is, like, I just can't see Matt Reeves using like obscure characters.
Well, Zaz to me is
Like
not really
either,
obscure.
no, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, like the further we go and pulling
That's for sure.
characters that are like veer off into
Kite
obscurity,
Man.
I just don't think. Well, I don't think Kaiman's that obscure anymore because I mean he's got a TV show.
But you know, Matt
right?
Reeves
But
never use them anymore.
no, there's no. I mean, yeah, there's not really.
What
What could
about
you really
your
do
favorite
there?
condiment man?
Yeah, that's more like James Gunn thing.
Yeah,
I'd be like
or
in the
Eggman.
background.
Eggman or King Tut.
Yeah, they would have they. I'm really like I'm gonna have to like look and see through.
Who is Clock King?
Oh, yeah, okay. They're the Hunted Knight. That's the one Degrassi was mentioning just now.
So Degrassi,
The
give us some
Haunted
ideas.
Knight.
Give us some ideas.
This one I'm not familiar with. Oh, this one has Scarecrow in it.
I
Okay.
don't.
A Mad Hatter.
I mean, Scarecrow does. Oh, Mad Hatter. I think it's some of the stuff Matt is implied with Mad Hatter.
I might have to check this one out because yeah, I didn't know about this one.
Dear. Ratcatcher. Oh wait, no, she's not obscure anymore, right? People love Ratcatcher. Uh, the thing is, Matt Reeves is not going to do obscure characters in his universe.
No.
Don't know how wise it is to have two concurrent running cinematic universes at the same time for DC.
Yeah, everybody
It's one
says
thing
this.
for
We know.
DC to have the James Gunn cinematic universe that we're going to get, starting with Superman, and having some one-off Elseworld projects like Joker, like Matt Reeves' Batman, maybe even something else. I actually really like the idea of having Elseworld one-offs. I like it a lot. But there's a difference between doing Joker, Joker 2, or the Batman and the Batman 2. There's a difference between that and having another complete cinematic universe with tons of characters getting their own spin-offs and whatever. And I do worry a little bit. I'm not saying it would happen. I'm just saying I worry about it a bit. I worry a little bit that it could ultimately, depending on how broad the
If that's the case, because look, I'm pretty sure Matt Reeves and this Dylan Clark have to go through James Gunn to set up.
I
potential
can't see the Matt Reeves stuff going beyond a trilogy.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think they. I mean, if they're talking about another TV show, they're going to do another TV show, and then
Yeah.
maybe close off the trilogy. But so you get
That's
two
what I'm saying.
shows.
Like honestly, the way I would do it is first movie, TV show, second
Yeah.
movie, TV show,
Yeah,
the
and
third
then
movie,
conclusion.
That's it.
Conclusion.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure these producers, Matt Reeves and Dylan Clark, when they say they're talking about looking for what possible ideas for another spin-off show, I'm pretty sure James Gunn knows about it. Like,
Well, yeah, obviously he's gonna know
Yeah.
about it
it's like,
because it's coming from DC. I'm pretty sure DC has to pitch the stuff to HBO. It's not the
Yeah.
other way around.
yeah,
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't. What sense does that make, right? Like, I mean, HBO is kind of like the guard,
yeah.
and they're not gonna just, let it.
And if
They kind of want to curate stuff
and
and see.
listen, the Penguins. If Penguins a major hit, the Batman 2 has nothing to worry about. People are gonna
No,
see it.
I mean the thing is, the Batman 2. I mean, everybody brings this up. This is why we're saying, yeah, how are you going to do two Batmans at the same time? That's
Well,
like the only concern, and I think the concern is mostly on James Gunn's end, not Matt Reeves' end,
Yeah.
because we've seen the Batman. Everybody loves the Batman. Like, it's not like
and
a mixed movie. It's pretty a beloved movie at
there
this
has
point.
been nobody really like even fake scoops or speculation.
Well, the
about-
Scoopers know nothing, so yeah.
But I'm just saying there has been like nobody speculation when Batman casting for Batman or anything like that for Brave and the Bold. It's all about the lanterns, Booster Gold, Supergirl's
Well,
out.
they're saying it was Glenn Powell, right?
Yeah, because we followed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. I brought that up too. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that idea. I'm not a
But
fan
I think
of that idea.
I think we're saving off Batman for a little bit in the DCU. Oh, okay.
Right.
I think he left. All right.
Oh, RJ had to go?
I don't know if he said anything. There he is.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Refreshed.
Oh, okay.
I do think. I mean, let's relax a little bit. Let's relax on Batman for the Brave and the Bold. Let's get all this other stuff out. Okay.
this secondary cinematic universe gets, because what are we going to get? The Batman 2, Penguin show, Catwoman show, second Joker, like Robert Pattinson's Joker spin-off movie.
Yeah,
with-
that's not going to
what's
happen.
the name of the guy?
No.
There's no way in hell that's going to happen. I mean, why would they confuse people? First off, we were going to get a Jared Leto Joker movie. And then once they did the 2019 movie, they were like, fuck that shit. They just threw it out the window. So, I mean, they had two of them. They were going to make one with Joker and Harley Quinn, and then one with, like, Jared Leto's Joker. So it's just like, I don't even know what the hell was going on. But I mean, I really think the Joker and the Batman, he's obviously going to be there, like he's going to be around, but I don't think he's ever going to be like a main focus. Like he's not going to have, a Dark Knight movie where it's like Batman going up against the Joker. I really, because it's already been done before. It'd make more sense if, again,
If it is the
if
case,
you
then
do
you
the
do something
crime
different.
war shit stuff storyline. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it seems like that might be a
I
possibility.
think
Then
Joker.
Joker would be like someone that just fucks around and just
Chaos.
messes
I think
with shit.
Joker's going to be involved in this somehow. I just don't know how. But
Yeah.
clearly they want to set him up for something.
There has to be something different than obviously Heath.
Yeah,
Obviously
then the Heath
Heath
Ledger's
Heath Ledger.
Joker.
So I'm not. Don't even
Yeah.
compare it to the Jared Leto, but the Heath Ledger's Joker.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to save Joker for the third film.
Yeah, they have to.
I don't really, I really don't think they would, because they showed him in the first one. I think it would make more sense if you show him like in the next movie he's like there a little bit, because there's clearly something going on between them, and it's different from what we know, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Arkham Knight. Remember, Joker's dead.
And
But
by the way, he's not called Joker.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, yeah.
In Arkham Knight, right? Joker's dead because of Arkham City. What happened in Arkham City? Remember, all the villains got together, right? See if they can kill Batman, take over Gotham. They did it
Right.
after the Joker's dead. There's a reason why. Because the Joker is the embodiment of chaos, right? Chaos. And these villains want to take over Gotham, control Gotham. Joker Batman is trying to restore order by getting those villains out of the way, and have order in a not in a corrupt way. But Joker, on the other hand, disrupts order in a different way, right? By chaos. Those villains don't really like Joker because they know what Joker's like. He's chaotic. He doesn't care about the rules. He doesn't care about all that stuff. Right?
Which, I mean, I'm saying that's what I was saying. It would
Yeah.
be interesting if you have him in. He's almost like a agent of chaos. He's just someone there that is like kind of messes
Joker's
up
like
with
that.
stuff.
That's Heath Ledger's Joker is kind of is basically like that, right? And Joker's always
Right.
been perceived like that in the comics. And
Well, I also think, given what has been established in the Batman, the closest similarity is the Telltale Batman game.
yeah,
And what they did with the Joker. The Joker was not established as a Joker. He existed. He was in Arkham Asylum, and then he became buddies with Bruce Wayne. And then he had this obsession with Bruce Wayne. And then in the second game, that's when it's like, I mean, obviously, I think it's more, I don't know, they played it up more comedically, but there's an idea there where it's like, maybe to differentiate this Joker, maybe Batman is the one who is influencing some of his decisions, and he's maybe this Joker's kind of like just, again, really obsessed with Batman, and it's more about them two than the rest of what's going on in terms of their relationship. I mean, it would be it would be interesting to see like a Joker that is, I mean, yeah, Batman created the Joker with the acid, in terms of like, oh yeah, he fucked up and Joker fell in.
yeah.
But maybe it doesn't need to go that way. Maybe it's just more like certain influences, and it's like, Batman's the agent of order and Joker's the agent of chaos, and it's like, well, what happens if they kind of like feed into each other? There's like some loop where it's like Batman does something and then that emboldens Joker, and then Batman now has to react. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ways you could take it, but
I know.
it's just got to be different. That's the thing. It's got to be different from the Dark Knight, different from whatever James Gunn is going to do. Yeah.
That's
and
not
actually,
a good idea.
like
The meta him kills
like a human target. I mean, human target's not a metahuman, right?
I forgot what character he's referring to. But yeah.
Well, the
Guy
human
again who
target's
played
more
Joker.
of a. He's not really a hitman, but
He's talking about somebody else, I think. I'm not sure.
in the first Batman. He's from Eternals,
Yeah, I can never remember his
and
name.
he just got nominated for some Academy
I
Awards.
mean, I know his name, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, and I'm freezing on his name. Anyway, guys in the live chat, our channel members in the live chat, you guys know what his name. Throw his name in there in the live chat so we have it there. Anyway,
Come
so you
on.
then have that going on with us. So now you got 2 Elseworld Jokers. Barry Keoghan. That's it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
So you have
John-
you're going to eventually have a Joker in.
That's what I'm saying. He never remembers names. He never remembers anybody's name.
To be fair, we don't remember names here too.
That's
We
true.
got our names.
Yeah, but he runs a
I ain't gonna
professional
shit on.
YouTube show.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, Archie's right. We're not professional.
Just ducking on him. It's like, damn, okay. Try to give him an out.
in the main DC universe, but then you're going to have an Elseworlds Joker in Joaquin, and then another Elseworlds Joker. And I mean, again, individual Elseworld spin-offs.
Hey, John Campea, you want to be James Gunn's Joker? Because you really right now are a clown. And you can use the. Oh, look! He's trying to eat. Look at this. Look at this. This is a great pick. I should have got this as my thumbnail. Oh, well.
Is one thing, competing cinematic universes in another. So I really don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it would really depend on how.
Oh,
how
you'll
I
love
feel
it.
after I see
Trust me.
Penguin.
You'll
Yeah.
love it.
I will say the development phase for these different worlds is very stretched out. And it
Yes.
seems
Maybe
like
the super
even
villain
if,
could be
Yeah.
Jonathan, and he has to find a cure for his red face.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. What the heck? What's he like? What? Like, really?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks painful though.
if we were to get a Joker
John
3
Campea, give him a day off until he's like until his face looks.
Yeah, this
better.
guy needs to have put some like ice on his face and fucking.
Oh my god, how is it not burning up? Like,
which I don't think we
Damn.
will, but let's say we do. That's going to be probably 5 years from now. But then
Yeah.
2 years from now, we're going to get a Pattinson film. But then maybe not another one for another 3 years. So I think having them stretched
Yeah.
out enough gets enough lead in to say, this is this world.
I
but
feel
this-
like Batman 3 Part 3 is probably gonna come out the same year as Secret Wars.
It's probably gonna be way longer because if Batman Part 2 comes out in
And they get a series.
2026,
Oh,
like,
and
the
the
next
series
movie is
maybe
probably gonna be.
2030.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2031. I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. That's 9 years, right? And the Nolan trilogy took 7 years for 3 movies, right?
Yeah.
this is Gunn's, his version of MCU with the DCU.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think time will be on their side. If they cram them in, then it's too much. Then you're diluting.
Yeah.
But again, I just worry that we could eventually see ourselves in a position where we have 3 active, ongoing Jokers.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah, yeah.
Thank you. That's what I said.
You know, and
I think it lead to a Joker movie. A
Oh,
3 Joker
man.
movie.
that's a little bit
Arthur
worrisome.
Fleck could be the comedian because that's what he's trying to be. And I know the other two could be.
God, his ads are so long.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they are.
It's like the rest of the video.
You know what?
/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you. Mo.
I like to see, and when he talks about stuff like this, I like to see him give out ideas what he thinks they should do and what his panel thinks they should do. Just don't like. So it's gonna, it's gonna confuse us. So like, give us some ideas, man. Give us some ideas,
Yeah.
please. Like we do. Just, don't give us a finger like that. Don't give us a finger like that, man. Don't give us
He's
your
wagging.
yeah. Don't wag your
Wagging
finger like at us. You're naughty man.
How dare you? How dare
How
you?
dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, that look right there is the look of the no, don't do that.
Oh my god. How
What's
dare
that?
you,
What's the guy who's damn? What's the guy who has the sunburn?
Jonathan Vike?
Jonathan? Okay, I was gonna say Jonathan, don't put on that sunscreen again. I like seeing you with that red skin.
You know, there's a Seinfeld episode. I don't know if you watch Seinfeld. There's a Seinfeld episode where Kramer, right? His room got all dark red, right?
Right.
Because outside there was like a chicken joint, right? A brand new chicken joint, and the view went right into his apartment, right? It's all red, and It's from the light from the chicken joint, and it made him obviously look red, right? Tan up, becoming
Right.
all red, all over. And Newman, from Newman is Ray Knight's character, right, from the first Jurassic movie,
Mhm.
Jurassic Park movie. The guy who tried to steal whatever tried to steal and got killed by
Yeah.
that dinosaur. He was looking he was looking at Kramer. Like Kramer was like a chicken, like an actual chicken that he wanted to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I know that scene. Yeah.
Huh?
I was saying I know that scene. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Look cooked, right? Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
Jonathan looks like.
Your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video,
Nope.
leave a comment, and subscribe.
All right, we're
Bruh.
good. We're good, John. Thank you.
Go, John.
Bruh.
Oh man, John, is he seeing the movie tomorrow, Deadpool? I want to see.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna do one of
course
those
he
theater
is.
reactions. He's like, I love this movie. It's the best Marvel movie. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Grace Randolph loved this movie. Apparently, according to
Yeah,
Blinded.
she did. She said. I mean, we will have to see her ranking, but yeah, she
Actually,
loved the movie.
it's actually the lowest rated. No, second lowest rated Wolverine movie that has Wolverine in it as like one of the main characters.
I mean,
Yeah.
Right now.
it's still rated pretty good. It's like what, 81,
Yeah.
82%.
Yeah, 81.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
I think it sounds like a positive movie. I just think maybe this
I
overhyped
mean, I
it.
still get people freaking out, being like, "It's 81." Yeah, it's right now.
Yeah.
It's at 82%, so it's gone up.
Oh,
That's what I'm
82?
saying. Like, everyone's freaking out, be like, "It's 82%." Like the Deadpool 2 is rated 84%. Like, it's
Yeah.
pretty
Because
far
they
away.
thought it was gonna be like a 90, like, you know what I mean? Like
It's
people
still a
thought.
positive rating.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
But
I don't know when since when's like people freak why since when is like people assume
'Cause
the
you- 'cause-
80s is bad.
because this was remember this too. People were like, "This is gonna be the movie that saves the MCU." So people were like, "Oh,
Where the hell?
it
Wait,
needs
hold
to
on.
get."
Where the hell's Degrassi's going? That he gets Raising Cane's catered to him
Wait, you see
at
this?
Deadpool and Wolverine. Where the hell are you going?
I love
I want to
chicken.
go to that theater.
Yeah, Deadpool, take me to your theater.
Yeah, I want to eat
Oh,
some
man.
chicken.
Deadpool.
burgers.
Deadpool. Oh, by the way, they're in Toronto, right? Black
Yeah,
Widow?
they were.
Yeah, they're at the
downtown.
Toronto premiere. Yeah.
I know
world
that
premiere
theater.
should be in Toronto. There's Canadian
That
characters.
theater kind of sucks though. I won't lie.
Yeah, they should have. They should have.
I didn't like their IMAX theater, but yeah.
What theater were they at?
Well, it's weird to me because a lot of the negative reviews I'm seeing for this movie.
No,
they're-
no, Campbell's.
Well, no, the negative reviews I'm seeing are people who are all like, this movie's just another Marvel movie. It's just more corporate slop." I'm like, I mean,
I mean I don't because I know the movie and it's like
I think it's more Fox like movie though. It looks like more like a Fox.
no this is more like an MCU movie in all honesty.
But
It's
what-
just I don't want to spoil it, but let me say this: it's an MCU movie has nothing to do with the MCU. It's weird. That's what I'll say.
That's
Like
fair.
I don't. At that point, I just feel like why didn't they just? I mean, the thing is, it's produced by Kevin Feige, and so I guess that's why. But it's just weird. Like the first trailer is like it's Deadpool in the MCU.
well,
Again, I can't spoil it, but
what I'm getting at though is that people just seem to have it out for this movie because it's a comic book movie. It's another Marvel movie. Like it's not trying to be high art or like. I think it just comes down to I just think people just. It seems like the movie's very much like inside baseball for like hardcore Marvel fans, and like if you're already not really digging Marvel, you're not going to enjoy it. You know.
yeah, but
not
it's
gonna move the needle for
it's
you
the
either way.
story too. The story I think is kind of like
I mean, does it need to have a super complex story?
no, but it feels like
From right here.
there's something to do with the strikes. I feel like kind of hampered this movie
The thing is,
because it's like I'm like that's it.
the critics only treat Batman like a non-comic book movie. He's the only character they did that get away with it.
No, I mean I read the reviews and again it's like I get why there's the criticism. It's like this is like I feel like the criticism. Again, I haven't seen the movie. I just know what's in it,
I
and it's like I kind of see what they're going with,
I
but
know,
I still
but
think it's
yeah.
gonna be. Like I said, I think this movie, like when there's no hype, is going to be like Doctor Strange. It might be like a little bit better than Doctor Strange because of what they deliver on, but outside that, I really think like the hype is
Well,
kind of clouding people's minds.
I also think getting Hugh Jackman as Logan's Wolverine back also driven that hype up too.
Like I think people are so like hyped, like they think like they're gonna throw everything in this movie. That's not the case.
That's what we
That's
thought with
really
Doctor
not the
Strange.
case.
Yeah.
Well, again, I think people have again, this may be a case of people having their expectations too high because they
Yeah.
want
The
every
the
single
Marvel fans
character.
at least.
That's the problem with people with Marvel. They have too much high expectations for Marvel stuff.
But
You have
again,
like crazy
but no, the thing
expectations.
is, right, and this is what I've been saying for years. People want all these cameos, right? There's a movie coming out in 2027 called Secret Wars. They got to save some stuff for that, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's the grand finale. That's the granddaddy of them
Which
all.
probably won't come out that year anyway. I don't think.
Well,
it's gonna come out
point being though, it's just like that's
Yeah,
that's what you're like. The
what happened?
No, I think he cut out. By the way, the theater is
It's the one
it's
from
like
the-
it's like right near TIFF. Do you know where TIFF is?
Is it the one TIFF uses for their movies?
No, it's not. It's not TIFF, but there's one that's like close to TIFF on. I'm forgetting the street, but that's where they were. It's like you got to go up the freaking. You got to go up 2 flights of fucking stairs,
Oh, fuck
dude. It's like god damn.
2030. That's what Degrassi thinks. The Secret Wars has come out.
I believe that too.
You guys hear me?
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
hear
now.
you.
Okay, I got cut off. No, what I was saying is that if you're expecting every single Fox character to be in this movie, that's not what this movie is. Like from what I
No.
was told, from what the reviews were saying, some of the reviews are like, yeah, the cameos in this movie serve to tell the story. They're there for story reasons. Like there's actually a purpose to each character. So like not every character is going to be in this movie.
That's
It's still at its heart a Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
That's all the movie. That's all the characters. Every
But I'm
character.
just saying, like I don't know. I don't know what people want.
I mean, I the thing is like, I mean, people like the MCU fans. I feel like they just want like all these like crazy fucking cameos, and
I just want a good movie. I just
me too. Yeah.
That's all I want.
yeah, I mean, but
that's why.
I really think there's gonna be like a Doctor Strange. Like people are gonna be like, oh, why didn't they do this and that and blah blah blah, right?
That's what I say. That's what I say about people saying this movie. Oh, this movie saved the MCU. No, consistency, positive consistency will save the MCU.
But even Secret Wars, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm with this movie. I'm like, how? Like now, I'm really thinking they really can't just jam in a bunch of fucking people cameos. Like, even if they do a Secret Wars and you do like, I don't see how that makes sense unless it's like.
Well, we have to see how the story takes shape.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying logistically, I'm like, that's gonna cost a lot of fucking money if you're gonna bring back every single fucking person.
Well, that's probably why they're gonna be selective with who they bring in. I mean, they're gonna bring in as many people as they possibly can, but
by the time Secret Wars, if the Degrassi takes 5-7 years, by the time that happens, we have a Justice League movie by that time.
I don't think we're gonna even have a Justice League movie in 5 to 7 years.
Well, like I said, let's wait and see what they say Saturday.
I mean, I like competition.
I think Degrassi's 100% right. 5 to 7 years makes perfect sense. It's just like I think there's a lot of other movies that need to happen first before you do that. And
yeah, my guess is that they're going to restructure the slate and probably delay Secret Wars to 2028.
You know what's coming to Toronto Fan Expo? They could ask, Blinded, Simu.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he's from here, right?
So maybe we could ask him. Ask him. I mean, like, what do you want a Team Alpha Flight movie?
Well, according to everybody at Marvel Studios, they want an Alpha Flight movie.
Who says that?
That's what Kevin Feige said. Everybody in the office always asks for.
Is this whole office Canadian now?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of Canadians, and that's what he said.
A lot of people in Phase 4 are a lot of people that took Marvel roles in Phase 4 are Canadian. She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Simu Liu, Shang-Chi. I mean, obviously Deadpool and
Yeah,
Hopefully
it makes sense.
the Canadians are taking over Marvel.
The thing is with this movie, I just I don't know. I don't really think it's like this whole like narrative that it's gonna save the MCU. Like I
No,
really don't think that's gonna
no,
be
it has to be
true.
Well, who was
consistent.
saying that though? Like, it's
A
just
lot of people were saying that though,
Yeah,
RJ. Like there's a significant amount of people who are like, yo, like even now when I go on like threads or when I go on like different places, people are like, oh, Deadpool and Wolverine has a lot of buzz. I guess that means the MCU must be back. Or man, this is kind of different compared to like the last couple of Marvel movies.
not true.
And it's like, and there's that meme. There's this meme where it's like they have like a movie. It's like
Ant
Ant-Man, MCU is dead. Guardians of the Galaxy,
Man had a lot
MCU
of
is back.
buzz.
Secret Wars, MCU is dead. Loki season 2, MCU is back. That's like the meme. I think that
Ant Man
meme is
was
gonna be
yeah.
true for the next 5 years.
well,
'Cause
again,
it's
not every movie is going to be like a mega blockbuster event.
That's true, but my point
yeah,
is,
but
I'm not talking
the
about money
quality
wise.
though.
I'm talking about quality wise.
Yeah,
You can't be inconsistent.
I mean the Marvels was bad. It was just bad. Loki was good. Secret Invasion was
Invasion's
one of the
horrible.
worst things Marvel has ever put out.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish it. It was so bad. Guardians of the Galaxy, probably one of the
Good.
best things Marvel's put out. Ant-Man gave me an absolute headache. What the hell was that? And then it's like when you keep going back, Black Panther, it was okay. Thor Love and Thunder, what the hell was that movie? Doctor Strange, I didn't mind Doctor Strange. It's like all these movies are mixed. Like they're okay. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't watch them again. So I don't know. Marvel's all over the place.
No Way Home
It's
was
just
good. That's the. I mean, No Way Home was
oh, I wonder what sin that is. I'm curious.
who?
Is it a spoiler? Because I want to see what Degrassi thinks.
No, I said this to Degrassi privately. This movie could actually harm the MCU in the future.
How?
Oh,
I don't know. Because I mean, Doctor Strange kind of harm MCU in the future with all this cameo stuff, high
yeah.
expectations with cameos and all of that, sacrificing the story just for cameos, stuff like that. I know exactly. Like I know exactly. MCU had
They
story.
compared it to She-Hulk.
Yeah. No.
It's a spoiler.
Yeah,
so, okay.
that's what Degrassi told me. Yeah, they compared to She-Hulk. A fourth wall breaking. Oh, because he didn't. I don't think he'd like the fourth.
Well. I mean that. I mean, I could see that.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, that's what Degrassi told me. The people did not like the fourth wall breaking, but Deadpool's always.
But the thing
fourth
is,
wall
like, I
breaking.
also wonder too. Do people think? What do
That-
they think this movie leads into? That's what I want to know. What people think.
Degrassi, those people that saw the movies, did they see the first two Deadpools? Because that was always fourth wall breaking. Now all of a sudden, because MCU becomes a problem, or is this overkill?
No, I think it's like no. I think it's something to do with how She-Hulk is written. To be honest, She-Hulk, the way I could be wrong. He could correct me, but the She-Hulk, it's not a bad show. I just think it's like toward the ending, it kind of like
the finale.
It becomes like how do we like end this? And I get the you know what? Okay, this is a prediction I'll make on this movie. I think there's another cut of this movie that they're going to release. That's what I believe.
The director's cut.
No, I think they're gonna do like some unrated cut or something because
kind of like they did with Deadpool 2.
Because another thing I was seeing is like they downplay a lot of stuff. Like
yes,
it's not as it seems
bar.
like they were kind of holding back. Like they go for it and then they kind of hold back, and then they go for it and then they hold back.
I heard it's a soft bar, right? Degrassi.
No, I was hearing that this movie's super gory.
Gory? I mean,
nah, that's.
I mean, that's what some of the
Degrassi,
reviews were saying. The reviews were saying that it goes pretty hard with the gore. So I don't know.
Some. That's why I'm like, what the hell are some of these people saying? I mean, this is kind of crazy.
But I'm telling you right now, if these people expect Deadpool in an Avengers movie, it's not going to be rated R. They're going to be disappointed.
The thing is, like in Deadpool 2, they have a really gory scene where Deadpool gets ripped apart. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I don't think there's any like. Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I don't think there's anything like it except something. There's something that happens, but yeah. Again, I
I
have to
only
see it in its
Well, that's what I'm
entirety. Let
saying.
me
Like you're
let me
talking
just
like
say
you've
that.
seen the
Yeah.
movie. Like you got to
Yeah,
see
I
the
haven't seen the movie.
context.
I've
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
I've seen shots of the movie though.
That's why I'm not doing it. That's why I'm not doing a video on Grace Randall's review because I want to see it for myself.
I want to see it in its context of everything. But some of the people, like, again, I don't any some of these critics, again, I'm not saying that I've seen the movie, but this happens over and over again where I feel confident saying this. Some of these people, I feel like they just over exaggerate just to hype up people, and it's
Or
just
get
not
paid.
true. Yeah, it's like some of these reviews I'm reading, even from social media. That's why I don't read any social media reviews, because all the time it's just like they're trying to get clicks and attention, and it's like it's the most
Grace Randall.
gory thing ever. It's like the most craziest thing, and it's like it's just like like you're setting up
Yeah.
people for something that's just not true. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie.
Well,
I
like,
know parts of the movie,
the
but
reviews I saw said that it's pretty much on par with like the other Deadpool movies in terms of R rating and gore and violence and swearing and all that.
yeah, but it's not like people. Well, this is like what they like to say. It's like the most goriest MCU movie. Well, no shit. There's no other
It's rated
fucking
R. It's supposed to be.
like, and they try to make it like those are the comments where I'm like you're gonna mislead a bunch of people. You know exactly what you're doing. Like, so they gotta like ham it up and
at
like
that
make it
point, stops
crazy.
being, at that point, though, it stops being a review and it starts becoming promotion.
Well,
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking
advertising.
feel
about.
like
Like
some
what you're
reviews
saying
are
with the whole
promotion.
like it's the most goriest thing. Like that to me is marketing. That's 100% marketing.
Yeah.
Same thing with where it's like there's another one that I heard again. This might be a spoiler, but people are like, there's a ton of cameos in this.
Oh.
So yeah, that one is a cool.
Well, again, it depends on what they mean by a ton, and this is where it gets into issues of what does the person mean, what is their intent.
Like
what-
it's just the
what's a
way
lot to
people are
them,
saying
you know?
like they're saying like, okay, if you think this is like the thing is what can you even compare a ton of cameos to? Like Doctor Strange?
There wasn't a lot. There was only 5 cameos. Doctor Strange.
Well,
And 5 or 6. That wasn't. I guess we need to find out a lot.
and the thing is, what is a cameo? That's another thing too. What is a cameo? Because in all reality,
Or 6 or 7. Well.
yeah,
yeah.
what is this is why I can't wait to talk about this movie, because I'm excited to see this fucking movie, but at the same time it's like this every single fucking time this happens with MCU movies. It's like there can never be like the criticism is off, the people hyping up the movie is off. It's like and then when afterward when it's all settled, then people are like it was never that good. It's like
Blinded,
what the fuck? Like
at end of Endgame, when all those characters came back, could you consider that a lot of cameos?
yes. That's actually a good comparison, yes. It's not like that though.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's midnight where I am. We're blinded. I'm gonna end it here. Blinded where we find it.
Okay, here, wait. Degrassi says 6 or less is not a ton.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's a Doctor Strange Bad is a 6 or 7.
But again, I don't need like 20,000 cameos. Like,
No.
I don't need. Like if there's only like 5, that's fine. Like I'm cool with that.
Yeah, well, then you're not gonna you're not gonna have a problem. But there's gonna be other people gonna.
I only care about cameos for the sake of the story. If they're just there for this to be there to get people excited.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
look at Wonder Woman, the Flash. Does she really need to be there? Why was she there?
No, yeah, it's not like that though.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Again, I mean, I haven't seen it, but this movie does seem like it's better than the fucking Flash.
At least
that's
it's
for
Shazam
sure.
2. At least it's Shazam 2. I don't know if you saw it blinded. Did you see Shazam 2? Because I don't remember if you saw it the first
No, I have not seen Shazam, Aquaman.
There's at least with her cameo in there at the ending, there's a reason why she needed to be there. At least
at least it's not like the Flash is like here's all these characters, like it's not like that.
No,
luckily no. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually end it here because it is midnight.
All right.
We're gonna find you blinded. Yeah.
You can find me on YouTube and Threads. I'm still gonna post a video on YouTube, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your Alan Wake Part 2.
Yeah, well, that one's the big project. I'm almost done writing the
Hey,
script,
Anthony
and then I gotta
Comedian.
edit it. So yeah.
You RJ?
You know where you can find me. All the usual places.
Any
Threads.
controller Chronicles updates, guys? Like anything?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Tomorrow.
But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night after I see Deadpool, and I'll be streaming on Saturday. So look out for
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'll be at the movie and I'll just do a review. But I will definitely be reviewing.
Oh, he dropped out.
Yeah, because he said what to say. I'll be reviewing
Okay.
Friday. We're gonna be going. I know you're seeing it Friday. We're gonna be
Yeah,
reviewing.
I'm
We're
gonna
not
see it
reviewing. We're not reviewing the movie Friday, guys. We're reviewing Grace Randolph. Reviewing the movie Friday night.
Yeah.
And then Sunday we'll have my spoiler stream.
The thing is, though, that Grace Randolph review video, I don't even know if we should even review it. I think you should review the spoiler one.
Hey, she gets me views, man.
The spoiler ones is gonna be way more interesting.
One of
'cause-
my Grace Randolph's almost got me 1,000 views, man.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, that review that she did, there's
Oh,
nothing in it.
okay.
Her
So
her
maybe I
thing
should
is
say-
actually just a marketing shit too, in my
So
opinion.
maybe I should say the title. Grace Randolph reviews.
If we're doing it
Deadpool.
on Friday, why not just do the spoiler?
Yeah,
Because we're gonna
okay.
both see it.
I'll warn people. I'll warn people ahead of time. Yeah, we'll be doing
Yeah.
that. Okay.
You'll probably get more clicks too.
Did
Spoilers.
she say when she's doing spoilers?
Yeah, I think it's gonna either come out today, technically today, or tomorrow.
No, she did not do it today.
She said she already recorded it. No, I mean today, as in technically.
Oh, recording.
Today's
Oh, it
Thursday.
did not come out today.
No,
'cause
I'm saying today technically because it's midnight.
Oh, it is midnight. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday,
But she did say she recorded it.
Okay, we'll do the. We'll do if it comes out tomorrow. We'll do the spoiler review Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you this is the thing. Like, I want to talk about the movie, but I just don't want to talk about the movie when there's like all this fucking hype and like people just go nuts when it's like, can we just sit down and like talk about the movie, good and bad? Because there's good and bad. There's always good and bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And
So
like
yeah,
the future.
So guys, that's the case on Friday. If she does come out with the spoiler review, we'll definitely do that on Friday night. Make sure to see the movie because I'm gonna put spoilers in the title, but see the movie first. And then Sunday we'll have our official spoiler review on here. And Saturday, I don't know. I might cancel my stream. I don't know. I just look at the updates. I don't know. The Penguin stuff, DC stuff. I don't know. With that, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Have a good night and enjoy Deadpool because technically it's kind of out.